Video. This is, this is hello. Hey everyone. So I'm an active member of Adore India as well, and today we'll be learning a lot of things about financial literacy, and which is a very interesting topic in the current scenario because the world is changing and the way used to do our investments is also changing. So let me introduce myself. I'm Yash and I'm studying currently in Bhavanapur College third year, and I've started with my own startup that's called Literate. And my main motive is to get all the young children and the young people of India to get financially literate so that they can invest on their own and no one is there to fool themselves. So let me start with a very layman language that what is financial literacy all about. So financial literacy is basically knowing how to manage your own money and how to grow your money in such a way so that it becomes twofold or threefold when you need it at the right time. So financial literacy is not just getting to know about the investment opportunities that are there in India, but also about a lot about how to invest in such a way to generate the amount of returns when you actually need it. So just I'll give you a small example. So what happens is at this age, at the age of 20 or 21, when we do a lot of small savings, a lot of investments we try to do, but ultimately we don't generate that much of return that we should generate. So for example, I save around 5,000 to 6,000 rupees per month, and that we all do. But what happens with us is like we spend that money in going to different kinds of parties, we party with friends, we do a lot of spending on a lot of other stuffs which is not necessary at this point of time. So what we can else do is like a small amount of money that we generate as savings or as pocket money that we get from our parents, we can invest it in small assets so that they become a really big asset when we grow up. So I'll give you an example. So we spend around more than 3,000 rupees. Everyone, I'm sure you must be spending around 3,000 rupees on parties, on friends, and XYZ stuffs. So if you save that 3,000 rupees and do a systematic investment planning, that's an SIP, and you say do it for the next 15 years. So can anyone guess what is the amount that you'll be saving in 15 years? So that is around 1 crore rupees. Yeah, friends, you heard it right. It's 1 crore rupees that you'll be getting if you spend around 3,000 rupees per month from now. So that's the eighth wonder of world as called by Albert Einstein. That's the power of compounding. So this is the most important reason that why should you invest early. The more earlier we invest, the better returns we get after a period of time. So I'll also share an example that's of Warren Buffett, who is the second richest person of the world. So once a media person asked Warren Buffett, just very casually, that what was the biggest mistake that you have committed in your whole life? And you will be amazed to know what was his answer. He told my biggest was that I started investing from a very later age. I should have started much earlier. And can anyone guess what was the age at which he started investing?
Might be 20.
A better guess.
25.
No. It's much more lesser than 20.
Much more lesser. 10.
Yeah. Very close.
9.
No. It was 11. So at the age of 11, Warren Buffett started investing in shares. And I'm not joking, you can search it on Google, you can search it. That was this passion for investing when he was at the age of 11, just 11. So that is why he is now the second richest person, because this is the eighth wonder of the world, the power of compounding. He used to invest just small amount of money that he used to get as pocket money, or he used to get it from his sister, and he just to blindly invest in any of the shares that he used to feel that was that going to be a multi-bagger. But ultimately now what happens? So when you invest for a longer period of time, then your money compounds every day. Not even every day, every second your money is compounding after a certain period of time. So this way you get the right amount of investments at the right amount of time. Now, friends, I'll also like to explain you what is the difference between getting something insured or investment. So these are completely two different terms that we don't understand, especially in the current scenario in India. So what we feel is life insurance or general insurance is a measure of investing. But guys, I would like to again warn you that insurance is never an investment product. Insurance is just to make you insured of your life or of the asset that you are insuring. It's never an investment. So, what is the difference that makes between an insurance and an investment? So, insurance is a product which will help you ensure that your liability does not get far into the future, but investment is a product which will gather returns for you in the future. So, insurance should only be done for those people who are dependent, for whom the people are dependent. So let me take an example. Suppose there Aditya is there, and I suppose how many members are there in your family?
Six.
Six. So how many of them are earning members?
Two.
Two. How many of them have an insurance?
All of us.
All of us. So guys, this is a live example where the biggest mistake we all do. So here Aditya of course is father. Everyone is in his family, but that is the biggest mistake we do. We should not insure those people who are not earning or who are interdependent on someone. So basically, Aditya is obviously he's not earning that much now, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure. So definitely, he's no need of there's no insurance for him because he won't if something wrong happens to it, God forbid. So no one will be dependent on him. But if something wrong happens to his father or of anyone in his family who is earning, then there will be a big burden on his family. And at that time, the insurance money will be used for safeguard of everything in his family. So this is very important that you should learn that insurance is never an investment product. It will never generate returns for you that other investment products can do. So only insurance for those people who are earning in your family or for whom the people are. Now we next come to the fixed. So there are two types of products on which we invest in the market. One is a debt instrument product and second is an equity. So for the debt instrument products, as you all be knowing that RBI has stopped cutting rates in the economy. This is because the inflation in our economy is rising day by day. The prices of the products are rising day by day, and if the interest rate also rises, then the inflation will become out of control. So RBI has declared, not officially, but it won't do a rate hike for the next 1 year. So now comes the problem for the debt products. For the debt products, we are not able to generate that much return so that at least we can square off the inflation part in it. So what is squaring off the inflation part in it? For example, when we do a fixed deposit with the bank or we do a NSC with the post office, so we generate around 7% per annum, which is around 8% CAGR if you calculate it for the next 5 years. But friends, we don't take into account the parameter that's called inflation. Inflation is rising at a speed of 6 to 7% per annum in India. And so if we invest today in a product which is generating just 7 to 8% for us, then after 5 years, when we cut out the inflation part, we'll just get 1.5%, which is nothing for us when we get above 6 years. So I'll explain you this with an example. Suppose we buy a television today. So what is the average price of a television that we buy today?
30,000.
30,000, right? So what do you expect? Like after 5 years, will the same television will be available at the same amount or the price will increase?
Price will increase.
Definitely it will increase. So what happens with us is like we don't take that increase amount. So friends, if we do an FD today of suppose say 10,000 rupees, so what will be the return that we'll get after 5 years? It's 7%. So of 10,000 we'll get around 700 rupees into 5, that's 3,500, right? So it will be around 30,500. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So of that 10,000, if you go something today, ultimately it will become 13,500 after the end of 5 years.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
So that is the main problem. So we don't take into account that inflation part, which is very important for us. So this is why as an advisor, I want to advise you that don't invest all your money in test instruments, especially at the younger age when we are so young and we don't have any responsibilities on our mind. Why should we not invest in the risky assets, like investing in a mutual fund, in a SIP, in the direct stock market? Because we can afford to take risk at this point of time, because we can afford failures at this point of time. But when we come to a different stage, like at the age of 30 or 35 or 40, when we have great responsibilities on our mind, then definitely we have to invest in products we have which generate a fixed amount of return for us. But at the current moment, if you want to invest in such products which will generate a return which is higher than inflation, there are only two products in the market. That's equity and mutual fund. And obviously mutual fund is a part of an equity because they in turn also invest in the stock markets as well. So guys, I want to make you that much literate that please I'm pleading, please don't invest in the debt instrument securities, because from the age of 20 to 30 you don't have that much responsibility. So Aditya, I want to ask you a question. So currently, what are the responsibilities that you take on for your family? Is there any responsibility that you take on financially? I'm talking about.
No.
No. So you can afford. So suppose you have around 10,000 rupees that you saved from your childhood. So can you afford to lose that 10,000?
Yeah, because I don't have any responsibility right now.
Exactly. So that is the main point. That is the main point I want to tell our viewers, that we at the current age don't have that much responsibility to cater to someone, or we don't have that much of courageousness, or we don't have that much of point of solution so that we can provide it to anyone. So that is the main point that we should take into account. Now this is the part of the debt instrument security that I was talking to you. Now I'll suggest you some equity products that we can invest in so that we can beat the level of inflation. That is very important. Plus we also need to save taxes on that. So we have products like ELSs, that's equity linked savings scheme, where if we invest in those products we have a tax benefit from the government, plus we get returns which is linked to equity. So we in turn don't invest directly in the equity market. They are professional people who take money from us and then they invest in those markets. So it's very important for us to invest in such markets which are an inflation beater. Now coming to the age factor. So there is a simple formula by which we'll be knowing that how much we should invest in the debt products and how much we should invest in the equity products. So Aditya, what is your current age?
20.
20. So there is a simple formula by which we can calculate how much we should invest in equity and how much we should invest in debt. So the formula is basically 100, which is the maximum amount that we can invest, minus your current age, that's 20, right?
Yeah.
So 100 minus 20, 80% should be invested by you in the equities and 20% should be invested by you in the debts. So that basically a formula which has been generated by the big minds of the financial world, and that's the formula that's been raging from years and years, but that's not known to most of the people that we talk to. This ends the equity product part. Now I'll be talking to you about which are the instruments we should invest in at what point of time. And you should educate this to your parents as well, because see, our parents are the people who will be investing or giving us the funds for investment. So it's very important for us to make our parents understand that what are the right products in which we should invest. So basically in equity we have three products. One is the direct mutual fund in which we can invest in lump sum. One is the SIP, that's the best suitable for people like us because we don't have a lump sum amount currently to invest. So we can invest in small amount, that is We can start an SIP for just 500 rupees a month. So guys, what are you waiting for? So it's just 500 rupees a month from which we can start an SIP. And if you invest it in a good fund, we can generate returns of about 15% CAGR. That's 15% compounded annual growth rate. So this will definitely help you not only beat inflation but on around 7 to 8% per year. But guys, the only mantra for earning such kind of returns is you have to be patient, because the market is not over the this and this. The market comes down, the market goes up. But in an SIP, the best advantage that you get is the power of averaging. So you buy it when the market is at the highest point, and buy it also when the market is at the lowest point. So it's an average price that you generate in the market, and after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, it can be done for an indefinite period of time. So after 10 years, 15 years, when you're getting handsome amount of returns, that's 10 times, 12 times, 15 times, even you will get 20 times in 10 years. That is the power of compounding and averaging that you get in an SIP. So Aditya, I like to ask you, so how much do you save currently per month?
1500.
And where does that 1500 go? Does it stay in your piggy bank, or do you?
No, it goes like when we go out with friends, or
Mhm.
some stuff like happens when no one is at home and you need. So,
So you definitely spend it, or you stay in your piggy bank. You
yeah.
don't invest.
No.
Right? So guys, Aditya saves around 1500 rupees per month, but he doesn't invest it anywhere. And that 1500 stays 1500 for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You won't touch that amount, right?
Okay.
So that's 1500 into 12 into 5. That's around 90,000 rupees that he'll be just putting around in his piggy bank, or he'll be just spending it on his friends or anything. So Aditya, can you just pluck out 500 rupees from that
Yeah.
per month? That's obviously okay.
Obviously, yeah.
So guys, this is the way we should educate everyone that even with 500 rupees per month, you can take out from your piggy banks, or from your savings, or from your spending that you do on your friends or on your parties. So from 500 rupees a month, if you invest it in a good SIP, you can generate handsome amount of returns. So after 5 years of that 90,000 that is invested, it will be around 1,85,000. So that will be doubled in just in 5 years. So that's the power of the return that has been generated in the equity markets in India. So obviously you have to generate returns, plus that should be an inflation beat. Again, I'm talking about that point, inflation beater. Please guys, educate your parents, your friends, that your investing asset or product should be an inflation beater, because inflation is biggest part that's there in India, and obviously we have to cater for that. So we need to generate that much amount of return that beats inflation. So guys, I hope you like this financial literacy product and the session. I like to end this session by saying this, just a small line, that if you start investing early, then you can't imagine the amount of return that you generate while investing early. And plus, I'll like Aditya to speak about what did you learn from this session, or what that you didn't know about investment.
Now, surely I would like to invest as soon as possible from my savings, and I would try to save more and more, and like per month, so that I can invest. So that obviously now you want to get more money when you grow up. So saving 500 per month for a few years will turn up to double the amount when after those years when you want it. So that will be the thing which I will take from you, and I'll surely do it.
So guys, this is the way Aditya has learned how he's going to invest. Plus, I'll just end up with a small example. So guys, everyone has a dream that he or she wants to achieve after a certain age. So after suppose 35 years, you want to buy a BMW, or you want to buy your own bungalow, or you want to go to Switzerland, or XYZ dreams that you have. So it's very important for you to plan from now. to plan your investment, so that, because income is never going to achieve your dreams after a certain point of time. It has to be done through your investments. So it's very important for you to invest at the right age and at the right point of time, so that you generate good amount of returns and achieve your dreams much earlier than you anticipated. So thank you. This is Yash. I'm signing off. And if you have any queries, you can contact me on through Facebook or through other social media